So, 1 year on YouTube. What's that like, eh? I don't know. It has been exactly 1 year and a couple days, because I'm terrible at doing things on time, since I've begun my quest on YouTube. And, yeah. It's certainly started. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, why haven't you guys made several alternate accounts to subscribe to me more? I demand more fans. But, you know, I'd have liked a little more growth, you know? But I guess all I can really do is just look at it and say, hey, I mean, at least I've got 11 people out there who dedicatedly like my stuff, so that's nice. Yeah, this will be a update video where I just talk about, like, what I've been working on, general thoughts and things like that as I look back on my 1 whole year of YouTubing. I mean, it wasn't all that impactful, which is kind of my first complaint about, like, just me. I definitely didn't upload as much as I wanted to. Like, when I went into this, I was kind of thinking, like, oh, you know, it's fine. I'll just, like, I'll upload whenever I can. I'll edit, like, my videos. I'll get better, and things will start coming out more faster than they were before, then don't have to worry. But that kind of led to a mindset of just, like, I'll do it later, everything's fine. But, like, if you keep pushing things off till later, that eventually just leads to nothing. I mean, like, that's part of the reason why I'm not too upset over my lack of growth, because, like, I only uploaded, like, 6 times this in 1 whole year. That's not exactly great. And I'm not saying that, like, oh, I'm gonna start uploading daily, because, like, if you upload daily, you're not going to be able to upload much of quality. Shout out to all those people who post, like, terrible prank videos and nothing else. Yeah. So, my first thing I would like to say in this is that I would like to start uploading way more regularly. And by way more regularly, I mean, I want to post at least 1 video a month, and, like, actually stick to that. 1 video of something per month. I'm going to start doing not quite lesser content, but content that is more, I hate you saying the word easier, like, easier to put out, because, like, I don't want to imply that, yeah, I'm just going to throw something together, slapstick job, just to put something out there, but, like, editing takes a long time. Like, if you're getting into YouTube, like, or even thinking about it, just accept you're not going to spend most of your time, like, recording gameplay or, like, researching things. You're going to spend the majority of it in the editing booth, just putting clips together, or cutting things down, gathering additional footage or relevant interests. It's going to be primarily just clicking away at the editing studio. And I have definitely gotten better than my first couple attempts. For one thing, I figured out the sizes that I need to make everything fit in the video, instead of just keeping them at their native size, so I have a very limited amount of space to move them. I've also just been working on my ability to script better. I feel like my scripts are a little better than they were before. Definitely needs some work still, because you can always improve, literally always. Like, even the best YouTubers out there, they are always going to say that they have room for improvement, because there's no real peak, you know? Yeah. Some of the ideas I've had for quote-unquote faster content is things like tier lists, or just little reviews, things that don't require a whole lot of editing, because I really do enjoy the final products when I'm done with my major editings. I'm currently working on a Zelda randomizer video, and I really enjoy some of the edits I've made and some of the little jokes I've thrown in. That stuff's pretty fun, actually. It's not that I'm saying I want to stop editing, but what I am saying is that I want something that can be done with a little less editing, so I can put more things out there, because I know how YouTube works. If you don't put stuff out, they're not gonna throw you recommendations. They're not gonna put your video in people's what to watch and stuff like that. It's a whole process. Yeah. If you've been wondering why, or I don't know if you do wonder, but if you ever have wondered why, like, sometimes I'll say, oh, I'm gonna make a video on this, but I eventually don't, that mostly comes down to the fact that my computer is kind of a piece of crap. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my computer. I've had it for like 10 years at this point, but man, it doesn't quite hold up to what I need it to, and that's fine. Because, you know, it can still do everything I actually need, but when it comes to things I really want, it kind of sputters out. So yeah, I do actually have it just came in yesterday, I have a capture card, so I can now capture footage from consoles and things like that, so I can start working on that. I've also got a adapter coming, so I can plug in my AV cable games, like my Wii, into the capture card, because it doesn't have AV ports, it only has HDMI. So I will be able to gather footage and stuff for that. So I will be able to do more things than just screen capture emulators on my computer, which will be nice, you know, being able to flesh out and do some more stuff. So yeah, resolution 1 is put more things out. I think my second resolution is I want to be more diverse in my topics. I can imagine, like, I want to make videos about what I like. You know, I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, well, people sure are talking about the Metal Gear remake that's coming up. I really should talk about that. Because I don't know jack about Metal Gear, like, at all. At all. I played the first one on the PlayStation Classic when it came out. I played the Twin Snakes for about 20 minutes because I borrowed it from a rental place, and that's it. So, like, I'm not going to be talking about that because I don't have any interest in that. I'm going to be talking about what I like. But considering 3 of my 6 videos are HoloLive related, I can imagine that, like, you know, I should branch out a bit. Not saying I'm gonna, like, never do anything HoloLive again, but, you know, variety is the spice of life. And currently, my spice is salt. Now, don't get me wrong, I like salt. You know, maybe I might reach for the nature seasoning a little bit, you know, maybe do that. So yeah, more variety in content. I've got some ideas for that. I've recently been playing Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, again, after not playing it for quite a while, and I've been enjoying my time with it, at least. You know, it's not game of the year, best Wii game ever material, but for what it is, being a downhill racing game, it's fun. I like the characters in it. I've had the idea of doing a video about, like, trying to beat it without pushing the board forward, because if you press 2 and then release, you jump, and if you hold the 2 button, you go forward. But considering every race you begin by dropping off a ramp, and you can power slide by pressing the A button, I had the terrible idea to try some races where I just power slided, and yeah, that worked way better than I was thinking. Yeah, just, I have ideas. I have way more ideas than ever get put out, because A, terrible time putting things out in general. But I also have a lot of ideas that I just don't think could work or that I can get out. I had the idea of playing Fire Emblem games based on specific genders, like only using female characters in one run, or only using male characters in this run. And yeah, I don't really have any good ways to capture some of the stuff, but I would like to put that stuff out. I have a completed run of New Mystery of the Emblem, where I did exactly that, and I do think that I want to put that out, because I think that could be fun. I know that somebody on Reddit's been doing the same for, I think it was Genealogy, but, you know, I just want to do my own take on it, you know. Other than that, Was there anything else I wanted to do? Right. Resolution 3 is I am going to begin working on my art again, because like if you dig through my Twitter, you'll find that there's some artworks on there. They're not great. Don't go looking, but you could if you wanted to, but don't. And I want to go back and like start drawing again, because I do enjoy drawing. There's things I want to draw, but I can't draw well, but I'll never draw well if I don't try. So definitely going to be putting work into that. Going to be putting work into more frequent videos. Some of them less edited, but yeah. So overall, 1 video a month, more diverse topics in a month, and working on art again. Overall, if I had to ask one thing from the great YouTube gods, I kind of wish people would comment more, because I get about like 20 views per video, which not bad. But I don't usually get any comments. I don't know if that's just because nobody stays long enough to comment or what, but just I kind of want some comments, because then I can interact with people and be like, hey, what parts of my videos do work? Which parts don't work? And I think that would really help me out, because feedback is necessary for all forms of art, from great masterpieces like Picasso or cringe compilations or whatever. Like, every piece of work can take feedback in and improve itself based on said feedback. And so when I just put a video out and get barely any reaction, I mean, that's fine. I'm not going to be like, but I can't help but be a little frustrated and not knowing what could be improved, But hey, if you have left a comment before, you're really cool, man. Thanks for that. And if you're gonna leave a comment on this, well, then you're really cool, and you're also really cool for sticking around for like 12 minutes of me ranting about nothing. Yeah. I'm also thinking about like rebranding, just as the last little thing. Mad Lad Art Pad was like the name I came up with for myself, of just like, I don't know, 4 fun words I wanted to stick together that sounded fun. But yeah, definitely think I'll be rebranding to what? Probably Callahan Allborn. It may already be changed when I put this up. I might change it while I'm in the process of uploading this. Might not. Who knows? But yeah. Thank you very much if you have watched any of my videos, if you have interacted with them at all, liking, commenting, sharing it, whatever. That's really appreciated. And yeah. Here's to another 359 days of YouTube.